in the building. Your boy Tout. You heard what I said, podcast. Right here with Darrin, they don't want none. Swish, D's and D. So we're gonna start with the WNBA Finals. It's been a beautiful playoffs.
Yes, sir.
And y'all heard on the last show that Darrin called it. Tell them who you said was going to be the WNBA Finals.
Said the Mercury. Famous Mercury, Chicago Sky.
Now we move on to the semifinals, which are set up. You had the Phoenix Mercury going against the Las Vegas Aces, and you had the Chicago Sky going against the Connecticut.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
That is a good one.
Both of them about to be a busy.
So first, so predictions for
Connecticut sound Aces.
I'm always going with Phoenix Mercury over anybody.
I feel like the Aces had a hell of a season, but I feel like when it's down the stretch, I feel like Mercury ready for this. They want to get it again.
It's going to be a big for them. And on the other hand, I'm not sure with Chicago.
Connecticut
been too dominant. So the semifinals are about to start.
Phoenix, we could do this. That's exactly what I think gonna happen.
What?
Bold prediction is gonna be Phoenix versus
Darrin back, sure.
Phoenix versus Chicago in the finals.
Phoenix bold prediction. I really would love that because Chicago's one of my favorite. I feel
like even though Alyssa Thomas come back, they gotta throw her back in the mix, so that probably could mess up that chemistry a little bit. And they're getting this long-awaited rest with the double bye. So I feel like they could mess them up. And with Phoenix back at full strength with that team, if Taurasi could get her ankle together, Brittany Griner already dominated Vegas this season, even though they only won one of the games.
Yeah.
But if they got that whole team together, they got a chance to win the series.
Said the Mercury.
Phoenix Mercury, Chicago Sky, win the WNBA Finals.
Phoenix Mercury and Chicago.
He called that shit.
We have it right here. Darrin got a bold prediction right. There we go. And I really love this matchup. Love this matchup. You got two GOATs, Diana Taurasi, Candace Parker. And both teams are really good.
Trying to get one for our hometown, baby.
Yeah. I'm trying, so we gonna see. Alright, so what I wanna know is who are y'all predictions?
Mercury in 5.
To take it. You said Mercury in 5?
Yeah, I say Mercury in 5. But I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago in 5. But I think it's going to 5.
I wouldn't be surprised either way. So my prediction is Mercury / Sky 5.
It can go either way, Jordan.
Don't let Banner sleep get hot, sure.
If sleep get hot, if she delivering them dimes always. Homegirl Kalia Cott will be getting busy.
Courtney Vandersteep reminds me like a John Stockton, somewhere between a John Stockton or Steve Nash, a kid.
I like
that one game against the
style of play.
Who they first in the semis? That game against Connecticut when she had the triple double.
Oh, when the conference.
She just kept passing the ball. She would not shoot the ball.
Oh, she does do that.
I was like, just like some John Stockton.
8 points, 17 assists.
Yeah. So when you look at the matchup as well, they match up too. They got both sides have a lot of people who can score. On the Mercury side, where it can hurt them is that they lost a star, to Kia Nurse. And they also had another player, Sophie Cunningham, who been hurt. Now they basically playing with 7 people. And that's going to put more pressure on the starter, especially Taurasi with an ankle injury, basically playing the whole game, 40 minutes.
Try not to get in foul trouble.
And on the other side, Chicago actually has more depth because they have more people that can come out of the depth.
That's true.
Like they got better role players too, with Azrae Stevens, with Quigley, all the bits with the Shells as well, with Dosen. So y'all heard our predictions, getting busy. And don't miss the rest of the WNBA Finals on ABC, ESPN. That's the 5 series. We're going to move on to boxing. We had the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, the Trilogy 3. So, y'all saw the fight.
This was a better match than I anticipated.
It was.
I actually thought Wilder was probably about to get knocked out in that 4th round at first. I said, oh shit. But it was a good fight. Wilder got 2 takedowns in 1 round, and I was like, Wilder gotta knock him out because he too tired. Like Fury fat, but Wilder was swinging like he was Sean off of Don't Be a Menace and shit. And then
Because Furry was really timing him. He knew that he was going to swing and kept doing a matrix block.
One thing I don't like that Furry kept doing, and he's good at that shit. Furry would swing and then grab him.
Yeah,
and stop him, and then a lot of
Taking
times
the
when
dirty
Furry
shit.
would go, when Wilder would go for his jab, he would put him in a headlock. The referee had to tell him, "Hey,
What he
don't
kept
put him in a
saying?
headlock."
He said,
Hey, stop!
It was like half Furry was doing that, but then other times Furry would stop pressing up on it, and Wilder would hold him for a while. And I was like, why do you still hold him? But Furry, they was both sneaking in punches when they doing it. Furry kept trying to uppercut
At the
him.
beginning, I felt like he was
doing
giving
that.
Furry punches that was getting blocked by Wilder. I was like, how the hell did he get the 15
When
to
the
6?
when it kept
He
going
didn't
up.
hit that.
Wilder kept taking all them damn body shots at the beginning of it and shit.
Wilder just kept going at his body, going at his body. I'm like, yo, it's clear that Tyson Fury is longer than you, so he's got a longer reach than you.
Yeah.
You gotta be smart and wait for him so you can come over.
And that's basically what his trainer kept telling them.
He kept telling him
listening.
He said, look, why you keep letting them do this to you? And Wilder just looking stupid, yo. When it got to like the 7th, 8th round, when it got to 7th or 8th, and Fury had finally got his second knockdown, I was like, one more knockdown.
It's over,
It's not going at 12. And Fury came right up. Wilder came right out the gate. And I was like, yo. And then he kept backing into the ropes. I'm like, what are you doing? He was just waiting to get knocked out. And then a couple people put it up. Like Biddy put it up. A couple people put it up. Like, why? They had this man got knocked out just how Martin got knocked out. This man came off the ropes and fell right down to the ground. I'm like, yo. Like, yo, you ain't got no excuse, yo. No pre-work suit was too heavy. He beat you again, bro.
Yeah.
This is the third time y'all fought.
That was a good
One was a tie and 2 losses.
I actually got that right too. I was one of the few 2% that said it was gonna go 11 rounds.
You actually done a little
Yeah.
prediction.
Bold prediction, Darrin. There we go.
Alright.
It's coming up. Don't worry. Like you said, this fight probably was better than the first two. It delivered. Wilder hungry, and like you said, I don't know why he kept back up on the ropes. Remember, he was the one that was going forward for like the first half of the round.
Yeah.
And then once he got tired, and Fury kept coming at him, then it was over. Like you said, you know look how tall Fury is.
Yeah.
And all you gotta do is he's taller than him, so he just easily reach and hit him. But still your champion, the undefeated Jeffrey King, Tyson Fury.
Lineal heavyweight champion still.
So for the next topic, we have MLB Playoffs.
MLB.
Still right, Darrin.
They gone, Darrin.
They gone. Y'all gotta give it up, Darrin.
Them asses out of here.
The Yankees got put up by Boston.
I'm not even mad about that no more. Now Boston and them.
Boston already in the ALCS.
Do you know how much I hate them?
You got to as a
I
Yankee
hate
fan.
Boston with a passion, just like that's like hating the Patriots when Brady was over there.
Oh, I'm with Darrin. I hate Boston too. So in the NLDS, you got the Braves and Brewers. You got the Giants, the NL leading Giants, who had the best record in the whole league, and the Dodgers.
It's 2021. Bold prediction: Giants gonna win the World Series.
That was gonna be my question, Darrin. I gave his answer. The Giants. That's the other NLDS series. On the other side, the Boston Red Sox already advanced. They took down the American League best record, Tampa Bay Rays, and you have the Astros against the White Sox. He already gave his. I think the Giants are gonna win too. I think it's gonna be the Giants and the Astros in the World Series.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the Giants.
Because they even beat this year.
They in the building,
They
baby.
got.
Still sticking with them damn
I'm still sticking with the Astros.
You want them to get redemption.
I'm sticking with them. Ain't no redemption. They got that World Series. I know they cheated, but don't tell me the Yankees ain't cheat. Don't tell me the Red Sox ain't cheat. They was all part
All
of
them
the
motherfuckers cheated.
They was all part of. Why do you think Alex Cora had got fired when he was the Red Sox coach, the manager? Because he was part of it. I know. I don't know if y'all noticed, but they said at the game 3, they said the White Sox manager accused the Astros of stealing signs.
See?
So they trying to accuse him again of doing
They
something.
still doing it.
No, they said they haven't found any evidence since for the last 3 years that the Astros doing nothing.
Hide the evidence.
The stadium was rocking. Obviously it's it's a different game here at our field. You know, you play at Minute Maid, and you know they're doing something over there that's a little different. You know, it shows you how many swings and misses they had tonight compared to at Minute Maid. So, you know, that's why you have home field advantage. And you know, tomorrow we look tomorrow, and you know we got another home field advantage. So we're ready to go.
You know, he can say what he wants to say. I had never even, heard his name before. You know, we played the White Sox.
They've obviously had a reputation of, you know, doing some sketchy stuff over there, and all we have to do is execute pitches, and they can't hit them anyways.
0-2. Correa to left field. That will get down for a base hit. Altuve and Bregman will score, and the Astros take the lead. Correa with a 2-run double in the third. 2-2. Hard hit ball, and Maldonado's first hit of the series extends the Astros lead in Game 4. A weapon. Bregman sends one to the gap in left center field, and that's going to get down and roll all the way to the wall. 2 runs will score. It was Correa earlier. It is Bregman here. Brantley with a base hit against the left-hander. Around third, McCormick. He will score. Altuve hammers one to left. That might be the exclamation.
All right, so now with baseball, we had a beautiful jam-packed weekend of football. We're going to start with college football first. And Diesel, your boys, they had an amazing comeback. Go ahead and tell them,
I got all my picks wrong.
You got all on
I keep
wrong?
letting people come back.
So who did you pick Penn State?
I got the A&M, right?
Yeah,
and I picked Penn State too.
You actually picked Texas A&M?
No, you
And
didn't.
I picked Texas too.
No, I know why he picked them, because he
did.
hate Alabama. That's the only reason you picked them, right? You ain't believe he hate
No,
Alabama.
I thought they was going to win.
Anyway, we had number 6, Oklahoma, going up against Texas, the Red River Rivalry, goddammit. And Texas was whipping our ass, 38-20 at halftime. We was down by as much as 21. And I'm sitting there with my uncle said, this shit ain't over. We 6 ranked
They
for a
wasn't no
reason.
more, guys.
We 6 ranked for a reason. My boys came out there getting busy. Running the ball and everything. Not to mention fucking Rattler. They got fucking hurt. Fucking Texas, they was all over the place. There's no reason Texas should have lost that game. We came back. 1, cover the spread, damn it.
Definitely covered the spread.
God damn it. Got me some money. Oklahoma with the comeback win. Still. Did they make it to the top 4 now? I'm a 4 now.
Number 4 now.
Yes.
Beautiful win. That's how you do it. You gotta win a game like that, solidify yourself.
Still some
Make that
bias,
top 4 and
some bias stuff with the Ravens.
What? I mean, it's always
What you
biased
saying?
stuff with Alabama.
They
every
said
season.
Georgia's number 1 now.
They are.
They was number
And I
2.
think
They was number 2 prior.
Cincinnati's on the field, but they said they ain't want to put
Cincinnati is
them.
number 3. Iowa's
Oh, so
number
they
2.
put them in the top 4?
Yeah.
So where's Alabama?
Let's not forget.
They lost to A&M. I don't know.
Iowa City! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your number 3 Iowa Hawkeyes and feel the power! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go!
As Tal pointed out, the Iowa Hawkeyes took down Penn State, which is a big one for Iowa. I've not seen Iowa this
My
good.
man Big E was in the
I've not seen
building.
Iowa this good as years. Let's give a big shout out to the motherfucking Texas A&M.
Thank you.
Finally.
Down.
Who's that, Jimbo? Is he the coach of Texas A&M? Jimbo Fisher? I don't know if he, but this is the first former Nick Saban head coach to finally get a win on Nick Saban ass. None of his former assistant coaches ever won his ass.
That's you said you saw after the game was over. You saw Nick
Nick
Saban trying to get out of there.
Nick Saban didn't want to say how to. He had his own security. They was all coming on the field. He trying to hide that shit. Nah, bro.
We had 2
You gotta
rushing
take
fields.
this.
He said we getting out of here.
Yeah. Ohio State destroyed Maryland 66-17.
Oh, I'm telling y'all. I've been telling you what Darrin, Maryland phony.
Yeah, Maryland.
I already looked at
that
opponents.
Tagovailoa. You might got one over there, but the one we got ain't going.
And did you see the previous week they got blown out?
Yeah.
The previous
We
week.
got destroyed. And also we had a thriller between fucking Ole Miss.
Oh yeah.
Ole Miss and Arkansas 52-51 with a chance to tie the game
Mhm.
at the end. these motherfuckers, Arkansas went for the 2-point conversion for the win. They didn't get it, and they lost. Instead of being able to take it to overtime, 52-51. It was a hell of a game. But it's a hell of a week in football, man. Georgia beat Auburn. Auburn 10th ranked, so, I mean, you're supposed to lose some number 2 big dog.
I picked Auburn, too.
BYU was phony. BYU was 16th ranked. They lost to unranked Boise State.
After everybody picked BYU to win, and Boise State actually went on Twitter and said something.
Yeah. And every year, this proves why all the years, 10, 15 years ago when the Boise States was going undefeated, the BYUs, the Utahs, they in a weak division. That's why they didn't make the top 4 for the next championship game. So they fought, and then when they finally got a college playoff,
Exactly.
and then y'all still bullshit. Which proves they point from the beginning. So you gotta take that shit. But other than that, the rest of the week went the way it was supposed to go. Wake Forest got a big win. Kentucky actually not bluffing. They still ranked.
Y'all making me look good.
I ain't never seen the Kentucky football good. The Michigan State got the win.
Making me look good. Y'all gotta keep it up.
Yeah, so college football was pretty damn good.
Was pretty good. And look at the nice new rankings. Y'all stay in that top 4.
Forget you, Maurice. Notre Dame won Virginia Tech by a phony field.
A phony field.
I guess this week is just a week of comebacks
Yes.
and missed kicks.
Oh, we gonna get the more than that.
Comebacks and kickers or field goals.
Yes.
Slash field goals.
Here I go.
That's Darrin name though. Alright.
You won't get it from me this time.